I wasn't sure I was gonna stream today, but I figured, might as well. Surprisingly, I wasn't as beat up as I thought I'd be. I don't know. Maybe I have Wolverine regeneration or something. But anyway, progress! Okay, not progress as in workaround. No, I'm not. But I did do the hydrogen, and I did a few more things. Hang on. Let me just take this, put it there. Because I woke up in a daze, question mark, and I didn't have time to set everything up. That goes there, good, good. And this can stay, so I can see, and that can do whatever. Right. And that's background, and okay. So, let's see where I left off. I should be in London. Yes. Okay. So I did the circuit to get all the hydrogen. I'm on the last delivery. So now I have hydrogen in my hold. I need to go and I will finish the hydrogen. I also managed to get the last romantic literature because I was at 4 and I need 5 for the officer that wants to die in battle. The other room was unexpected. You can trade strange catches for living specimens, and you can get more Gallivanters, which can sell for 2 apiece, 2 Gallivanters. Or no, Blemigans, not Gallivanters, sorry, Blemigans. 2 Blemigans you can sell in Fallen London for 1 piece of romantic literature. Now, I have questions. Why do 2 purple mushroom men equal 1 book of romantic literature? I thought about this for a second, and then I realized I have a Blemigan on board my ship. Look at him. He has tentacles. Romantic literature for tentacles. Do you understand this? It's that kind of literature. This begs the question. Oh, and I got way more secret. This begs the question. I got, so 2 of these get me 1 of these, but from the monkeys, I get 2 of these for 1 honey. So, if 2 tentacle mushrooms equal 1 book, what the hell did the monkeys give me? Because they gave me 2 books. Tarzan, what did I just get from them? No. Anyway, I redid her quest line. And there's nothing left to do. So I have all her literature this time because I had her at this point before I died with the previous captain. So now all that's left to do is to, I think, send her off to die. Also, because of the route, I kept getting strange catches from the what's its face, the jellyfish, and I used them to get live specimens from the other shroom. So I saved myself basically 1,000 echo with these two. This means that I can also do the sigil guy, which I don't have. I just realized. God damn it. Oh, I thought I had him. Oh, no, I do have him. He's equipped. Okay, never mind. Never mind. He wants to go. Whatever. Yeah, I know. Chapel of Lights. So we need to go to Chapel of Lights because we have two live specimens. Then Abbey Rock to get her killed, hopefully. Then Empire of Hands to finish delivery. And then figure out the souls. Actually, I think I know about the souls. I did find something. And maybe go through Gaydern's Mourn. I have been going to Gaydern's Mourn whenever I had the chance on the route to sell some of the pearls. I didn't realize I was wasting that much money by not using them. That's a lot of money in total. And now because I have plenty of secrets, I can go do Santa's thing too. But I don't think I want to do Santa now because I'm full of stuff. So we're gonna go Hunter's Keep, Vanderbright, Wither, maybe? I need Mutter Salt. I need Mutter Salt. Hang on. Let me see. Is there any other way to get Mutter Salt than Wither? Okay. Nope. Buy price. Nope. 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 Just Z stories. Nothing else will do. Lovely. How many Z stories do I have? Yeah, no, hold. 11. So I can get 2 Mutter Salts. I have 94 drowned pearls. Or 2 solace fruits at 50 each. That's 100 echo. Times 94. 9.4k. I think I also need to go what's his face? I also need to figure out what to do with these souls. Can I just sell them? Do I have the quest to go? I think I have. Visage, Cladery. cats. Where's... Do I not have the... Yeah, I have soulless. I have one suspicion. I'm a cannibal. Almost a cannibal. Okay. That's Souls attention. Varkas. No, I don't think I... Do I not have anything? With the bandit guy that keeps asking for deliveries. I can't think of his name right now. Apparently not. Oh well. Shops. Sell the souls. Might as well. Okay. Any port reports? I don't remember where was... No. Okay, so it's... Do I... No, not deliver Blemigans. I already have everything I need. Okay. Lodging. No, I already have morning papers. Okay, recent news. That's fine. Shops. Let's buy supplies because we have plenty of everything else. 6 supplies, 19 fuel, and a whole bunch of... I mean, this will have to go, this will have to go, this will go. These will go over time. These I think I need to keep. Or, I'll see. Maybe I'll use them as we go. I'm also missing 4 HP, but meh. It's 40. I was gonna say, when has that ever? And then remember times when it did. Oh well. I didn't bother testing the speed mod anymore. It's like, no. This is a game you play in small chunks, so I'm gonna be doing shorter streams for it. Because if you have nothing to do and just searching around, it's not entertaining. Then again, now that I have unlocked the map... Reconnoiter, port report, don't trigger the quest line. Or I could go straight to Chapel of Lights from Vanderbright and skip Wither and Codex. No, I can't skip them because I need the Mother Salt. Also, I farmed the Warrior Poet a lot. Like, she gave me 500 Echo last time. Oh! I think you'll be food. Yeah, you'll be food and spare me the expense. Perfect. Because I have 9 secrets. I'm good for a while. Something awaits in port. Oh yeah, I had a really annoying thing with this. Something awaits triggers very quickly if you try to get rid of it as soon as you get it. No. No, no, no. Gather gossip. Port report. Explore. You've gained one tale of terror. That's fine. Visit the curator. Not yet. Alright. Bats. I don't know how a single blast from the gun. They are succulent. Into the pot. Supplies. Supplies infinitely more useful. Hang on. Let me lower the mic a bit. Okay. Ah, boy. Snow. Warmth. Engines labor against it. I imagine there must be a way. Air carries the scent of salt and shadows. It's a good thing I'm chock full of fuel. Oh, it's beyond the arch. No, no, no. It's stopping after the arch. Thank God. Come on. There we go. I like how the sound changes. Also, I'm pretty sure the... there's the problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to stay away from that one. Gain Salt's attention. 10 echo, 1 Z story, 1 secret. How about I don't do that? 5 each. Tear to 0 and benefit and so. Yeah, now explore the town, gather intelligence, put a Blimmigan. Oh, help search for mother. Yeah, sure. Nothing. Mutter salt. Thank you. Who wants it? Do you want it? Yes. Your companion barely eats. He has to cut the fish into tiny morsels, squeeze it through the gap in his bandages. Soon the cloth is stained with sauce. Look at me, I'm at my best now. Believe me, your appetite would not be so strong if I remove my bandages. Oh, I had this last time too. Okay, so this is nothing new. You lost strange cats, you lost monsters, blah, 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 blah. No, can't use... Matter of luck. Taste morsel to his knife and share an exquisite fireman captain like a devil's sip. Steering probably fatal, but utterly worth the risk. Okay. Shore leave in wither. 50. No. Put a blem again. Okay, it doesn't want to. Fair enough. Gather intelligence. Port report. Explore the town? Oh. No. No, no. Let's not. Oh. Okay. Supplies for new. No. Although Stygian ivory for 3 Tales of Terror. That's a good way to get Tales of Terror. Who else wants Mutter Salt? You want a strange catch, you want Trip, you want to go to the north, you're just generic, okay. You want to dissect people. Soothe and Copper Long Box, Prisoner. Oh, Blemigan. Knives and glass plates and lenses. She comes out with a heap of minced fungus. It's no good, she says. The motive power is to diffuse within the entity unless you want some of this for a stew. Blemigan stew. Tentacle mushroom. Again. Again. Okay, now it works. Smallest knives, magnification lenses, strong light, a sieve. Do you have some finely woven silk by any chance? No matter. It was a whim. She works all night. In the morning, the Blemigan is gone, and she has a vial of shifting cosmogone powder. I would advise against eating any of this unless you fancy a very altered state of mind. Oh. Oh, I can keep doing this. Okay. Okay. So that's the exploit for her. Mutter Salt, yes. You want nightmares. You're done. You, I don't remember. No, you're done too. You. Solace Fruit, Mutter Salt, Strange Catch. And the Blemigan. Okay. Well, let's get... Can get one Mutter Salt. Searing Enigma. Not sure if I should. Searing Enigma sounds expensive, and you, I know you're expensive. Bats, Strange Catch, Scintillac, Stygian Ivory. This one is doable. Scintillac, I'm not... I think I know where to buy from. And this... I mean, I can always go to Aram and just get from there. And this is a pain, because I have Comatose Ferret. Oh my, ooh. You're gonna skin the ferret for the coat, aren't you? I mean... Not to go full PETA, but... Not sure if gusta. Anyway, one Mutter Salt, please. And... That's it. Okay. Not going anywhere near that lifeberg. Thank you very much. Chapel of Lights, Abbey Rock. I don't think I need to go to Mount Palmerston to refuel. That should be fine. Why are you... Okay. Though 5 supplies... I mean, 5 supplies can carry you pretty far with only 7 crew, but still. It's a bit on the edge. I can make do without fuel by converting, but... Put up Blim again. Compile a port report. Well, that. And... No. Don't sacrifice Blim again. We need all of the Blimigans for surgery. Oh good, more storm. But it's making normals. Okay. Void crackles, the north false stars. And it starts to struggle again. I think, is it struggling? No, I think it's moving at normal speed. Okay, now it's starting to struggle. Right next to Chapel. And I think that thing is moving normally. Azalea is praying. Pray for my engines. Come on. We're gonna free up 2 inventory space in a minute. Alright. Nightmare strength. Gather intel carefully. 3 ambiguous Eolith. 50 have 141. No more memoirs. Oh, 10th service. Well, gather intelligence, port report. Gimme. And... Right. And glow cannot feed a congregation. Mission Master, can you provide the fresher the better? Here you go. The priest gives your offering a satisfied nod. He whispers a few words over them. A blessing. See them writhe. The people or the life specimens I just handed over? Your navigator twitches impatiently. The sigil, what does it mean? Who carved it on me? What did I do to deserve it? The smiling priest raises a hand. You're on a journey, my friend. You must take one step at a time. I've seen your sigil before, carved in the ice at Frostfound. Go there. You will answer your first question. That will lead you to the next. The navigator's thanks are muted. He plots back to your ship. Before you leave, the smiling priest gives you a wink. Frostfound. Shop? Nope. Okay. I was hoping to go straight down to Abbey Rock, but apparently we're going to Frostfound first. Fair enough. Still a bit lower on food than I'd like. It's not like I don't have the inventory space right now. Can I know Malt Palmerston has fuel for cheap. Do they have supplies? If not, this could be a problem. And I know there... No, it's after Frostbound. There were problems, but it's after Frostbound. It should be a straight line from here. No issues. Should. Think. Maybe. The game has done things to me in the past. Oh, and the barrels of fuel. Because it's a barrel, I was thinking like oil barrel. No, it's barrels of coal. Because there was a note in one of the events where I got words. Fuel. From the, I think was it Pirate Poet? And it distinctly said coal. So it's just barrels of coal, it's not liquid fuel. Which makes sense, this is the Victorian era, basically. Oh, you want supplies. Port report. Shop, nothing. God damn it. You've gained supplies. Yay. And if I do the quest, I'll have no supplies. Let's make some room while we're at it. Speak to here. Dissect. You were unlucky. Okay. Does Mount Palmerston have food? Mount Palmerston. Shop. Okay, there are shops. It does have supplies. Okay. Let's go to Mount Palmerston, fill up on supplies. Then go back here, waste 5 supplies. How much you wanna bet it's gonna send me to Mount Palmerston after? Or even worse, Avid Horizon. Wait. After Frostbound, there's problems. Gotta keep a close eye. I knew there was something there. Oh no. You don't see me. Seriously, you're off screen. Here. Let me make it even harder. Clear. Lights on. And straight up. So it's kind of in this area. Which means I should go under the bridge and up over? But I don't know if that's safe. I know I explored that area because the map is, you know, visible there. Okay, yeah, straight line. All-star flares. Whatever. Supplies at slightly more costs than you have in London. Unlock it to supplies. Okay, no, I don't want to use supplies. Report, explore the island. Succeed Vale's challenge. Speaking of a raid on the Khan's glory. Good luck with that. Oh, they did. They won. Stole pieces of prayer of a boat. Of boast that a rival band made about stealing the Empress's wedding dress of a sort of spiced meat which fills the heart with love. What? But they speak too almost coherently of privateer layers in the Western Wall, of passwords in use, of brass embassy protocols, and of tuning techniques for drawing lost souls close. A buzzing rises in your brain as you listen until your eyes become unfocused and your tongue feels thick and heavy. You creep away before anything worse can happen, but this is an odd and useful miscellany of facts. So just fragments and sure. Devil bone dice. Daily bread. We'll need at least 5 for that one. So let's get another 5. That's gonna be gone in a second. So let's get 6. Actually, let's get one more. Alright, and we can fill up on fuel. Does anyone need devil bone dice? I don't recall. I think no. Hold. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go up and around and go to the frost found. No, let's not go. How long were you there? With my luck, there's probably more than one of those. Yep, there's one there too. Oh, lovely. But now that that one's gone there, it should be a clear straight line into the fog that gives me... Oh no, the fog is dispersing. No, never mind, it's not dispersing. The universe just loves throwing stuff at me, doesn't it? Frost found. I mean, it's found in frost, so... This bridge is weird. It's either too modern or too organic. Like, this structure... No human built this. This looks fine. Normal wall machiculations, more... I think there's machiculations. Murlocs, whatever. But these... no. Doesn't look right. Ah, police boat. Alright. Show the squatters your navigator's sigil. Plucky research you recognize it. I know it well, I can show you, but the way isn't easy. I'll not take anyone frail. I'll need ropes, crampons, skins, tents. And I'll want paying, of course. My bursary is wearing... rather thin. Almost never remember. He didn't exaggerate. The ice is slick as an oiled mirror. You need pittons and spiked boots to navigate the slopes, and a misplaced foot will send great chunks of it thundering into the thirsty sea. The air bites like a bound shark. Your face is numb, your fingers stiff, your throat raw. The climb takes you around a sheer white cliff, the waters below swimming with shards of razored ice. At last, a frozen ledge, a vertical sheet of white rises before you, reflective as a conjurer's glass. Engraved upon it, 20 feet high, is the navigator's sigil. Impressive, isn't it? The researcher says, dropping his pack. It's one of the old accords between Wither and Irem. It means almost never remembered. The navigator approaches it warily. The sigil on his temples sparks with blue fire, reaches out, his fingers touching those of his reflection in the ice. And his reflection lunges forward. Whispering something in his ear. The navigator crumbles into the snow. Oh, the plucky Richard says, damn, we're going to have a devil of a time getting him back to the ship. You do, but you manage it. Back in your cozy cabin, you imbibe mulled rum. Will you ever be warm again? We've lost supplies. You have one wound. Oh boy. Enter frost found. You'll need mirrors. Alright. What happened? Doctor aboard. Something awaits. He's awake, Captain, and he's asking for you. The navigator has slept fitfully since he collapsed on the frost-found ice. Okay, I need to wait for something awaits. Lovely. In the meantime, let's go to Abbey Rock. Actually, let's go to Shepherd Isles. Might as well do the circuit. It's on the way and it costs nothing. Yep. Almost hit the rock. Warrior Poet! No, that's not Warrior Poet. That's junk. You haven't even noticed me yet. Fabric, bale of paraboline. I mean, I guess it sells for what? 60, 70? That's like 3 supplies or 6 fuel. That's good money. Shepherds. Shepherd, not Z. There is no apostrophe. Picnic, no. Well, compile a port report for starters, and if I have something awaits. His sigil has grown, it reaches down to his cheek now. The skin it marks, it's pitted and gray. Captain, the ice told me the sigil's reflection was its opposite, or inverse, doesn't matter. We must go north, north and north and north, to the avid horizon. To Void's approach, he struggles to rise. Where are my charts, my compass, my sounding line? Yeah. 2 casks of wine, 7 supplies. Ho ho ho. Tales of 3 Grace, and a standing stone. Feeding stone balls, cold, fresh. You know what? This seems nice. And it's only 5 echo. Ah, ambiguous Eolith. Okay, okay. We're good. We're actually good for now. All right, next stop, Abbey Rock. Let's send her to her death. Actually, now that I think about it, you're about to go fight a monster that is summoned by smut books that were exchanged for tentacle mushrooms. I'm not sure this will be the death you're thinking of. Because it might not be death by combat. There is a possibility. Bang. Ooh. Bang. Scoop it up. Yes, strange catch. Perfect. And something awaits, just in case. Trade for a... Oh, Scintillac! Oh, Scintillac. One of you needed it, didn't you? Did you need? No. I know I'm not crazy. One of you asked for Scintillac. Did you? Yes. Okay. Saint Neot is the patron saint of fish. Your strange catch is probably close enough. Dark-skinned and smiling sisters hands you a coffer gathered by our bravest sister, she says before she lets you take it. It's a long dive to the reefs. The rocks are sharp, the currents are strong, sometimes there are monsters. Chainmail whispers under her habit. Okay. What kind of beast can be conjured with these racy volumes? The 18 plus kind, possibly. Let's see what happens. There must be music too, and fire and a promise. We can take care of those. We begin at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sevens are important. In the Abbey courtyard, the sisters are heaping up driftwood for a fire. The adventuress claps a hand on your shoulder. That gives me, what, 12 hours? Come on, let's go back to the ship. I don't want to spend my last 12 hours in this hole. She's flushed, eyes bright, mouth tight. Horny? Oh my god, she's horny. Oh my god, it's a threesome. Whoa. Crossed Atrazine a dozen times, and many of her crewmates are dead. This is the last chance to preserve those stories. Record her memoirs about her homeland. Presbyterate extends deep into the Elder Continent. Outsiders are not often permitted within its borders. What will she share? Spar with her. Suggest you share a bed. Threesome? Someone else who understands that. If anyone can bring me luck, it's her. A rap on the door. It's the brisk campaigner. She glances archly at you. Back by midnight. The adventurer says with a grin, we can talk then. She's back just after midnight. After the campaigner, and tomorrow she'll fight the sister's adversary at Abbey Rock. So, from a threesome, it turned into a... well played. Oh, I can still. Okay, okay. Um, travels. Any useful information? Oh, yes. Ship of lights, beautiful as a palace until we heard the screams across the water. The hectic cheer rose like a moon, fingers flexing, huge as rowboats. The rats singing the hymns of their ancestors until they sank one by one. When the way to the ragged crow opened and we went up the stairs together to the light the days before the dawn machine when the passage was calm and dark. Your pen flies across the page. She talks endlessly, emotionlessly. Staring into the dark, she doesn't look at you once. She's ready to fight the sister's adversary at Abbey Rock. Gain the mirror, gain secret, and gain Z stories, which means we can get more mutter salt. Yes! Good call. The fire is lit, the smoke. Okay, a black spit of an island far from anywhere I want to go. And Sister likes it. Okay, no. Fire is lit, the smoke of printed love stories rises into the dark. The sisters chant in a language older than London. They play a wistful, halting music on harps and lyres. The adventuress has had her uniform ironed. Even her buttons are polished. Her knife is ready in her left hand and her pistol in her right. Knife? Give her a sword, come on. Far above in the deep night underneath, something briefly occludes the light of the false stars. Go back to the ship, she says abruptly. I don't want you to see me die, please. Insists someone should bear witness, or perhaps someone is just curious or doesn't quite trust her even now. Okay. First the literature, then the tentacle mushrooms, then the lesbian. Now she doesn't want me to watch. No, no, we watch. The light of the fire turns ice blue, roars greater brightness. The adventurer turns her back on you. She readies her knife and her pistol. I want Sorcerermas to kill nothing that flies. I hope I break that oath. That will be her last words. A piece of star-specked night falls shrieking from the roof. The bonfire is quenched in an instant, but a gout of flame from the pistol punctures the dark once again. The night is screaming now, deep-rending cries that are almost words. The scent of ice and ozone is overpowering. Ozone? What does the upper atmosphere have to do with underground? You reach out a hand blindly, the darkness deepens, but a sister takes hold of your shoulder. Stay away, she hisses. The adventuress cries out, so does the night. This last shriek squeezes your skull and rakes your brain and tears the words from your throat. It cracks the cobblestone of the abbey yard. In the flames of a final shot, you glimpse a crested wave of night rearing above the adventuress. Its wings are the sky, its horns and veins blaze with scars. It strikes, it convulses, it whirls, and it's gone. Your eyes are hazed with frost, but as it rises, you are quite certain it lurches to the side as if one of its wings had suffered a blow. Well done! On the cracked cobbles at your feet lies the adventuress, dead eyes staring. Besides her lies her pistol, silver chase, drenched in black blood. Black. Hers or the monster? As you watch, the blood wisps in choking vapor from the metal, leaving it stained dark as the Z. You watch her die in combat against the sister's adversary. You no longer have... Okay, you've gained 20 terror. You've gained enigma and secret and outlandish artifacts. So her pistol, basically. Okay, but now I have one searing enigma. So now I have two. Let's not use that. Okay. Surgeon, chief engineer, Veil 6, Veil 8 fuel efficiency. Engine power. Speed is better. First officer. Okay, so Avid Horizon for Santa, his quest, and the report from the Admiral, or back to Monkey Island. Let's finish Monkey Island. Might as well. That's basically the title. Station 3 doesn't have anything, so Godfall, then Empire of Hands. I think that's gonna be the route. What else do you need? Bolts of Spider Silk, Strange Catch, Stygian Ivory. I can get Strange Catch. I have opportunities. And Spider Silk I can buy from London. Okay. I think we're 14 fuel. No, should be plenty. Should be plenty. Worst case, 14 for here to cut. No, 14 is fine. Go dive. There's never anything at station 3. It doesn't even let me do a port report. Up. Come here. Back. Knowledge. I barely had any hunger. So she died fighting some weird bat-like monster. Well, at least she injured it. Row watchful, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Because after the monkeys, I can go in a straight line through the salt lions. Tough it out. You're hurt, you should really be in bed. Those slight reduce tear, but may occasionally injure you further. You've lost one. All of the watch spell, your eyes drift close. Okay. 3 supplies to Monkey Island should be doable. Let's go in between. Oh. Well, at least it's going down and not back up. Go in a straight line and dive a bit to get the god home. Must you? Oh. You can't see me. I'm invisible. Yes, question mark. What's that? I don't know what that is. I don't even register that. I have no opinion on that. I'm just gonna go on my patrol. Like you should be. All clear. Do I actually, no, doesn't matter, because I can't change officers in the sea. I mean, I can, but it'll upset the crew. Godfall. Okay. Shouting. Chief engineers. Okay, you can stay. Surgeons, you have to stay. First officers. Veil 3. Veil 3. Oh. Iron 8, hearts 1, mirror 6. Huh. And because we have a searing enigma, let's speak to her. Another supply. No. Let's get to the Empire of Hands. Buy supplies from the mayor because they're the same price as London. And now, time to play everyone's favorite game. Where is the golden ship? That is not a golden ship. This is good. Are you going to target me? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, that's the searchlight, the lighthouse, whatever. You are following me. But I'm faster, because you're relying on oars. Okay, no golden ship in sight. Potentially fortuitous. The game has screwed me over sometimes, where it put one right. Too little, too late. And we're at one supply. I'm about to improve your economy immensely. Alright, first things first. Audience. Ooh. Okay. Sure, let's do this. Bones cutting carcasses, macabre gorely. Deep strata of maggots squish and crunch underfoot as you search for treasure. Today, though, you find nothing to take with you but bad memories. 5 terror and 5 tales of terror. Port report, might as well. Zeppelin. Deliver hydrogen. 5 drowning burrows. Okay. Ah, 2 creative human souls. How much will this give me per 2 crates? Is something I wonder. This might be a better audience with the mayor, acquire fresh supplies. Okay, that gives me something. You'll need to tempt her with the very finest gossip of the Z, but don't ask her to remove her glasses. The Fang is interesting. You know what? Fine. Show me your eyes. She removes her glasses, folds them neatly, and places them on the table, then meets your eyes. Her own eyes are marvelously bright. The irises are amber. The whites seem to be flecked with gold. I've been touched by the dawn machine. I believe you already knew that, or you wouldn't have asked me to remove my spectacles. I might be wrong. In either case, nothing has changed. Now that you know, we will still be wary of each other. She taps her thumb against her index finger. I am always the same, do you see? I do not change. I proceed on the same path I always have. I am only one choice, and I will be content only when I have no choice at all. Now let's eat and talk. You promised me something special, and I will give you what little I can in return. Lost supplies, lost enigma, gained one mirror. Not exactly making up for it, but sure. Each choice may depend on this one. The ship goes where the captain sails. Captain chooses to sail. Depends on where you've been. Accept what she says. She's right. Nothing has changed in response to your choice. First was why of a pawn that chooses to move forward. Was a meal and a chat, and she's doing philosophy. Okay, so one of these. Oh, it's because. Oh, right. The journey is the destination. What's more important, the journey? I already forgot what she said exactly. Uh, this? Knife and fork between mouthfuls. She tells you something of the nature of light as revealed through operation of the dawn machine. I enjoyed this. She has at the end of the meal. We should do it again when you're ready to talk about salt. One secret, extraordinary implication. You made a choice. Another mirror. Salt. Okay. I need to get the attention of Salt. I believe the sisters at Hunters, what's its face? Keep Manor, whatever. You want Avid Horizons. You want a lot of weird stuff. Okay, one solace fruit. All right. You want nightmares, and you want more Blemigans. You're generic. You need to explore. You need materials, and you need another strange catch. Everyone needs strange catches. I swear, I'm gonna go to Irem and just fill up on. Okay. No. Okay. Right. Trade supplies. Trade dynamite. Okay. 3 sticks of dynamite for one recent news. Supplies for... Oh yeah, I didn't have to go to London for these. Oh, this would have been so much better. Turn to boat. All right. How much? 5 supplies. I mean, it's enough for now. How did I get to the vault? Okay. Nope. Into the vault. Yes. Bits of rubble and clockwork fly. The stonework trembles slightly as if it's about to collapse, but unsettles with just occasional plink plink of metal and the tinkle of falling shards and gears of all sizes. There is certainly one solution, declares the delightful adventuress, unplugging her ears. I think, though, darling, I shall be taking the rest of those. Cannot fault your thinking, but we would rather reach the center of this quaint little tomb without ourselves becoming buried in it. Oh, would we not? Still splendid resourcefulness, splendid top marks. Press on into the vault. Huge maze. Large ball of yarn. With all due credit to Theseus. Oh, okay, you're using the yarn to track the maze. Nailing one of the walls to split hope should not have to worry about a minotaur. She leads the way with utter confidence, even when it becomes clear she has no idea where she's going, when it becomes painfully obvious to all that she is merely turning left at every intersection. Confident that eventually this will lead to the exit. Mathematically, yes, this is correct. The string runs out long before the maze does, yet somehow this does not feel like an insurmountable problem for returning. Onwards! Hall of Histories. Mosaic floor stands before you in the door. Delightful adventuress catches your arm before you can step onto it. Oh, sweetie, she sighs, pointing at the walls. Little holes run down both of them, just large enough to see the readied crossbow bolts behind. Isn't this wonderful, she says. I have seen many, many tombs, and most just put something big and heavy in front of the door. Bless their hearts for putting all this effort into something nobody was ever supposed to see. Anyway, be a dear. I will be outside if you need me. Hang on. You're leaving me to figure it out? Moon 3, Don Corridor may be able to find a safer way past. Okay, examine. Blast. The monkey thought of that at least, and it would be difficult to get a ladder down here. It would be very risky to simply guess, but a solution must be around here somewhere, or an alternative. No more than... I mean, might as well. Damn! Okay. The monkey tongue follows no apparent rules, being a creole of many and diluted with each new scribe. It would take someone capable of writing it to even stand a chance of decrypting it. But the age of the inscriptions and lack of anything similar elsewhere in the Empire of Han suggests it is a long-lost art. Perhaps the exquisite seneschal can help. So all that check just to go back to... okay. No, there. Wild World. Visit during court. Silent gallery. Okay. Yeah, looks around cautiously and bids you to follow her into a small room behind the Emperor's throne. She fishes for a small wooden box and from it produces what looks like a shard of salt, the glimmer of red honey inside. The memory of an architect long dead. They were scribes also. This is not like the honey you may know. It is frozen, saved. Let it melt into your tongue. Should anybody see you, it will be said you stole it. She glares. From the Emperor. Okay. Go back. Leave court. Back to island. Back to vault. Enter vault. Attempt to read again. It's not usual rush of red honey, but a slow fizzling sense as it spreads through your mouth. For a moment, you have the sense of your body being too big, your blood pumping wrong, memories hang at the edge of consciousness, unclear, faded. As you look at the inscriptions, chaos melts into meaning. You know, I have two of this, a frozen drop of red honey. Read the inscriptions. A slightly dubious retelling of history. A terrible light cast from afar, a sliver of cosmogon in the darkness, burning cinders ashore the sea of dead. The apes who are not yet of the Pentecost fear them, but their covetous natures will not be denied. Those who hold them burn harder, yet are cursed with tortured ambition. No blood spilling can sate. It is an addictive melancholy. This is the Icterine age. Uncounted times since, he who will be the first emperor is not yet the first emperor. It is he who is first blessed to conquer the blue clad emissaries from the waters of the dead and drink deep of their stolen life breath by cinderlight. So dawns the cerulean age. Okay, so blue cerulean. Icter, I think, means yellow. The Pentecost reach and sorcells? I don't think I know that word. Shore to shore, and all who are not ape are cast to the dark. The life breaths of emissaries from the waters of the dead have birthed the empire eternal in blood and light. All forever bask in the glory of the Amaranth age. Okay. So Icterine, Cerulean, Amaranth. Icterine, Cerulean, what color is Amaranth? Is it purple? It's purplish red. Red? Yes. With deep relief, you step off the mosaic tile and make a note of the correct sequence. And your mental map is correct. You're on your destination. Pit of venomous snakes, of course. Actually, wait. Are the snakes still alive? How are they alive? Have they been... What have they been eating this whole time? You see them through the door, thousands of them in a pit crossable by a thin beam, consistent beneath light through a hole in the roof. It would be no problem for a monkey to cross, but a human... Oh, you're back for some reason. To her credit, she does not try to weasel her way out of it, lantern held between her teeth and adventurer's rapier bouncing casually on her hips. She steps confidently onto thin beam, and swiftly crosses foot over foot without so much as a glance down. Your turn. 301. This is Sparta. The game is mocking me. Thank you. Succeed. I have a tale of terror. Every step is treacherous and your foot almost slips several times before you half collapse, sweat streaming from every pore. On the other side, the delightful adventuress seems utterly unconcerned by her own near brush with writhing death. Oh, do pay attention, darling. She sighs, shining her lanterns on the snakes. The thousands of snakes, the thousands of venomous snakes, the thousands of dead, dried up snakes. Called it. See, this is what happens when one decides to build oneself a snake pit only to neglect to consider how the poor things will be fed. Seen it 100 times. Well, perhaps twice. Lovely. Underground courtyard. Oh my god. Very obvious the oldest part of the temple, around which all else has grown over time. Ancient tapestries hang from the walls, decorated with portraits of a single ape clothed in violet and crowned by the sun. Violet, or purple, as we know, is the color of royalty in the olden times. Mostly because it was a difficult color to get by and only rich people could afford it. He is the first emperor and 100-souled founder of the Empire of Hands. His authority reaches across time. Not much to look at, is it? Declares the delightful adventuress. They say they buried the old bugger with all of them. 100 of the finest souls. A hecatomb, if you will. She laughs for a moment at a joke only she and perhaps 3 others underneath would appreciate. Mark of respect by the primates, you know, to say no one else could do half as much with them. Her eyes glint. Let's do something about that. Oh dear. Uh, Huge, imposing, impassable is their way through it. The plinth, a dusty bowl of glassy red chips. It's consistently untouched by the monkeys who have tried getting through the door. Touch. A drop of red honey hangs in the middle, bleeding out cracks in the salt. Red honey contains memories. Why would the chips be here? Consume the red honey chip. A test of understanding. The memories are diluted, largely unspecific, but that is not important. What this red honey carries is something far deeper, a connection of souls across centuries, the birth of an empire in which even the lowest could be uplifted, and sparks of greatness itself passed on, magnified, never lost with the passing of flesh. This was the dream of the first emperor, one of unity and evolution, transcendence and glory. His memory was placed here that all could see their true destiny, purpose. Instead, it is as if the emperor himself is receiving a glimpse of the empire his dream became. His tears run uncontrollably down your cheeks. Okay? Memory fades, but something remains. Only one who is worldly wise as the first emperor hoped his people would be can open this door. Gained one secret. Oh, I gained. I thought I was going to use. It's slightly more complicated than simply pushing the door open, but only a little. Even more secret. Oh, I did lose. Why did I thought I gained for a second. I don't know why. The burial chamber. The first emperor bones lie in state surrounded by souls in spheres of green, blue, green, and silver. Delightful adventuress applies politely. Oh, very, very fine work, she declares, taking a moment to admire the architecture before turning her attention to the souls. Now, unless my eyes deceive me, these are not 100, not even close. Blasted legends and their exaggeration. This will complicate matters. Oh well. Barnabas, do be a dear and gather those up. Ah, and as for you, she adds, drawing a rapier that glistens at the end, kindly remain where you are. Ah, I see. We're doing this now. This entirely unexpected betrayal will not stand. Sure. Tuts, I would not, she warned. This is just tiny but efficacious little drop of cantigaster venom on the tip, purchased at considerable expense for just this kind of eventuality. Oh, don't sulk, she adds. When I tell this story, your death will be glorious. Your crew especially will be most moved on our journey home. All the Neath will know of your great sacrifice, though I may change your name to something that rolls better off the tongue. Something with a little more pep. I am sure you understand. The clayman finishes gathering the souls. Such simple things, aren't they? Says the delightful adventuress. Goodness only knows what the devils do with them, but opportunity is opportunity, is it not? My friends in the Iron Republic were quite happy to agree safe passage to and from their homeland in exchange for this legacy. They will have to be satisfied, I suppose. Her lips turn into a smug smile. And next time I bid the accursed Leonora Fortescue go to hell, well, I shall be able to recommend the bloody sights. With the bag over her shoulder, she's going to be slow. Just have to avoid that poisoned sword. Yes. You better get close before Barnabas's arm closes around yours. Delightful adventuress nods appreciatively. Well, that's that then, she says, backing out of the vault. Oh, except for one minor detail. Barnabas, I thank you for your loyalty and fine service. As a final courtesy, please do the honors and ensure our friend here remains buried. It is a fine resting place, as such a shan't be wasted on just one ape. The clayman lurches towards her as she produces one of your confiscated sticks of dynamite, lights it, and drops it in the corridor. Before either of you get close, it explodes in a cloud of dirt and rubble that seals the exit. Barnabas has no face. He does, however, most definitely have expressions. The one he wears now is chilling. Betrayal. Attempt to dig a way out. She won't get away with this. I mean, I have a clay golem at my side now. He should be able to go through the stone, no problem. A helping hand. Barnabas immediately joins you in excavation. Were he a regular clayman, he would likely be obeying his last order right now and ending your life for his mistress. Thank the Neath for that. Being unfinished, however, he is no mere golem. In her arrogance, the delightful adventuress appears to have forgotten that loyalty is a two-way street. Even with both of you digging through, it will take far too long to clear the rubble. If the delightful adventuress gets back to your ship with the legacy, she will no doubt persuade the crew to leave without you. If any of your crew is going to save you, a fading taste of red honey, you have nothing to dig with but your hands. Rescue? She slides down or open to a vault. Captain! She salutes, hanging upside down by your face and grinning. The Empire of Hands used to be her playground, and she couldn't resist a last spin around some old haunts. When she heard the dynamite go off in the spooky old temple of the boring dead monkey, somehow she knew she'd find you close by. Helping, grins the monkey foundling, letting you climb her rope to safety. Barnabas remains behind, too heavy. He continues to dig his way out, rock by rock. I mean, he doesn't need to eat, so he'll be fine. A delightful reunion. It appears the delightful adventuress is having problems of her own by the rowboats. A double betrayal. Whatever the once flea-ridden mayor of Port Stanton took from the delightful adventurer's soul, it evidently came with her loose grip on ethics. He suspected she would try to sneak away without giving him his cut. He was not wrong. Unfortunately for her, he has a small squad of monkeys at his disposal. Unfortunately for him, she has both her rapier and one last stick of dynamite for mutually assured unpleasantness. Well, says the delightful adventuress, seeing you approach. This is an irritating stalemate. Yes. Team up, propose a fair deal, team up with the mayor. Split the souls. Do I want to piss off the apes on their own island? Not really. Team up with mayor. Species traitor. You're not in no position, lady. He spits, slowing the rapier. Even she acknowledges now she's outmatched, but then comes down the jungle. She glances over her shoulder and back with a sudden look of endless smugness as Barnabas slowly charges her from the vault. Splendid, she declares. Barnabas, do please deal with the smelly animal and also the monkey. Oh, I can't wait to see how this is gonna go. What's he gonna do to her? No, he's not gonna do anything. Come on, you're not gonna fight me. Claymen are obedient, claymen are loyal, claymen are reliable. Unfinished claymen can be all of these things too. They can, however, be them by choice rather than nature. They can also hold grudges extremely well. The delightful adventuress shrieks in fury as Barnabas effortlessly picks her up, dangling her upside down by one leg. The obscenities are muffled by her skirts falling over her mouth. She's in a skirt? But the gist is quite clear. Well then, says the mayor, carefully eyeing up the clay giant's spare arm. Should we talk deals now, perhaps? You, the mayor, and Barnabas, though it seems unlikely that the mayor will agree to a straight three-way split. Donate the legacy to the Zeppelin. This is completely requirements for the souls. The mayor keeps the remainder to do with as he chooses. You receive payment from the wild wheeled court. Yes, that was the whole point. Of course he does. The boost to his courtly profile will be tremendous. The deal is struck. Also, we will take that one, adds the mayor, pointing at the delightful adventuress. Trying to sneak away our emperor legacy? Oh, do not worry. The punishment is not severe. We approve of the avarice. Still, he grins, we will teach her a little lesson, yes, then banish in shame. A gift to you from the Empire. 8. Okay, 100. She deserving of getting a ride home. Let Barnabas decide her face. Her fate. Abandon anyone to the monkeys. Technically, they do have my soul. And hers now. Barnabas can decide. Ignoring the angry protest, he follows the monkeys into the woods towards their boat, still carrying the thrashing, delightful adventuress. He will not allow her to come to any real harm, but appears to concur that a little humility may be in order. But that is their business. Yours now lies elsewhere. The Zeppelin. The Zeppelin is complete. Dispatch. Row you to Sovereign Island. This trip is endlessly more pleasure without having to do the rowing. By the time you arrive, the exquisite seneschal has already summoned the court. Monkeys of every status line the silent gallery, awaiting the pleasure of the emperor. Hero of the Emperor Crispin IV holds court in the heart of his palace. None may speak without permission, but the voice of the emperor is still the least heard of all. Oh, okay. Hero of the wild wheeled court. There is no applause as you walk into the silent gallery. There is, however, a measure of gratitude and grudging respect buzzing in the air. Exquisite seneschal addresses the crowd. My fellows, my friends, a great new era is upon us. Soon the great exodus shall begin, and we shall forge the second great empire in a land far, far away. It will require everything we have and more. Only if we all pull together from our highest to our lowest, one united empire striding forwards in unison, can we prove ourselves worthy of the souls we have claimed. She pauses just as to you, but we would not be here without one human, one with the bravery to stand against the prejudices of their bat people. The imperial decree, it shall therefore be our guest's honor to give name to the instrument of our salvation. The flying monkey. I don't think that's good. Endless reach, Pax Imperial. Get the first one. Listens, nods, and tells the audience the human has spoken. She shouts, our salvation shall be named the soaring glory of Emperor Crispin IV, greatest of his name. With a slight raise of his right paw, the Emperor graciously gives the audience permission to whoop. Bloody monkeys. At least they pay up as promised. Ray-drenched cinder. No idea what that is. Steal the Zeppelin? Now there's an idea. A shame it is so well guarded. You would need to get behind him if you want to stab him in the back. Okay. East, suggest they head south. This will eat one of my stories. Suggest they head south. I don't want to steal the Zeppelin. That sounds like an ending. And where would I take it? Uh, gain the Emperor's favor. Gain the Emperor's favor. Hang on. Let me check. Zeppelin. Okay. No, wait. Zeppelin under construction. Come on. Contribute. This will end your game, but your next captain will begin with something interesting. Okay, so that is an ending. Do I want an ending now? And it'll reset my captain. I don't want to start over. I'm doing very well right now. Let's go south. Just think of it as the continent on the wondrous majesty. There a monkey can be free to build, to farm, to swing in the trees that at least they know are there and almost certainly don't bite. You're filling their heads with third-hand stories, myths, and nonsense, but they drink it up. As you leave, they are already arguing about which legendary creatures sound the most delicious. Turn to court. Delightful adventurous. And I return to London, there shall be a reckoning. My friends in the Admiralty will not stand for this. Mark my... Oh, look, a monkey selling rotten vegetables. No. It is doubtful she will be here for long. Theft is not a huge crime in the monkeys, particularly where they got their share anyway. They will most likely free her as soon as her outrage ceases amusing them. Of course, this is Far East. She'll be waiting a long time for another ship to take her back to fallen London. A mob of monkeys, silent gallery. Chandler of Souls, trade with court. A gift of cinders. What happens if I give them this back? A gift of cinders. And monkey business. Trade in a silverlight to receive one judge. Trade if measured by echoes. Bit the story. Oh. Okay. Directions. Brief. Civilized exchange of gifts. Judgment egg and 5 empire. Ah, okay. No. We already have judgment egg. We keep. Okay, the monkeys aren't leaving. Not what I expected. Okay, let's not throw anything at her. Leave the court. The mayor. Ah, wait, no, other way. Fountainhead Islands, treasure hunt. I don't have the map. Port Stanton, poke around the shore, nothing. Come on. Audience with the mayor. Fresh supplies, total 6. Let's go for 7 just to be... fuck it, might as well make it 8. Emergency fuel, no thank you. Zeppelin is... okay. Storm assault, your crew will trade Z for Sky to stab him in the back. 56%. Flare. Hang on. Steal the Zeppelin. Flight. Destroy the Zeppelin. What happens if I fail? Okay, flare. Directions. Okay. Decide where to go. Fine. Favors Admiralty. 1 Supremacy London. Soaring Glory prepared. Luckily, a Zeppelin makes for a big target. Okay. Pair of hands. Well, pain floods. Cape. Shards. Quality. Voice. Okay. Hang on. This is looking interesting. Okay. So this does not get me killed. All right. Return to port. Arctic Village. Flare. Foxfire candles, dynamite, live specimen. God damn it. Persuade him to give you his map. I can't finish it. I want to have at least one searing enigma at all times. It's very important by the looks of it. So I need to have that to get the map, and I need to Have a live specimen. No, I can just get a flare from London. Okay, I need to get a flare. Yeah. We can't finish the monkeys yet. Lovely. Worth a shot. Blemigans. We need blemigans. And strange catches. And solace fruits. Let's not go to Irem. Polythreme, Khan's Shadow, Gaydern's Mourn. And from there, I think Demo Island. 8 fuel is more than enough to get the Khan's Shadow. I need to find a way to get another Searing Enigma. That seems to be the main problem right now. Hello, annoying ship. Oh no, it's climbing really quick. I have to go around and polythreme. When it appears just at the edge of the map, it seems like it's moving really slow. But then it turns and it starts moving towards you and you realize, oh wait. It has a very poor turning radius, I think. Something awaits you in port. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That one I don't mind. It's the golden one I'm afraid of. Okay, it's going away. Do I have room? Oh, plenty of room. Pardon, excuse me. Polythreme. I can get the port report and the claimman. Because I need to go to London for a flare anyway. And I need to find... I need to find the use for the Judgment's Egg. Okay, now to the Khan. And then Gaydern's Mourn. Oh, Uttershroom. Yeah. Definitely Uttershroom after Gaydern's Mourn. Because we can get more Blemigans. Okay, right in between the fog, that's perfect. And my terror is getting there, so I should probably head to London to get it cured. Because I can do a night with the family, and that really drops my terror. But yeah, okay, Searing Enigma. That seems to be the thing here now. Can I afford to waste that Searing Enigma on the map? Port report. How much should I buy? That's 2, maybe 3, another 2. And then has to be... No, Mutton Island. Or Demo. Demo, maybe. Got like 4, 8, 9 at least. Let's get 11. Now let's put it to 30. Make absolutely sure there's no way I can run out. And now straight to Gator's Morn. To trade for 1 solace, actually trade for 2 solace fruits and sell one of them because we need the other. And hopefully find a jellyfish along the way. The problem is to trade for solace fruit will mean that it's going to use my something awaits, and I'll have to get another one, I think, to be able to get purple tentacly things. I forgot their name now. That's the poet. Hello, free stuff. You hit me! You actually managed to hit me. I'm amazed. And annoyed. Yay! 200 echo, fuel and supply. And parabola lining. Well, the supply went towards the repair, and the fuel... I think I used the fuel in the encounter. But I got the linen, and that's, what, 60 echo? 60 echo, 60 echo. I'm not picky. Straight line, yep. Warmly lit windows, company, peace, thoughts of home come at the strangest times. In the Corsair's forest, you have thoughts of home. Interesting. Okay. Drowning pearl for solace fruits. Gather intelligence. Right. Sell one of... I only need one of them, right? You don't need 2. Okay. Solace fruit. 1. Do you need solace fruit for anything? Fortunately, no. It's not a clothing item. Sell 1. Thank you. Right. Let's go to the Utter Shroom and hope. I mean, I could, but it's standing there. Both of them are. They're not bothering me. Slightly to the... All clear. Those ships are easy picking anyway. No, not the map. It sometimes it's good to have the map pause the game, other times it's annoying. I would like for the map to be an overlay and have the pause button, you know, not tied to anything. I guess. And we got something awaits you, which is perfect because we get Gallivanters. I always forget. Honey, yes, I forgot. Blamigans need honey. Gather intelligence. Report. Visit the village. Encourage. Nope, doesn't want to. And I don't have any strange catches, don't I? So I can't get live specimens. You don't need Blemigans, I'm assuming. No, because they're close. Do you need Blemigan? Yes, you need one Blemigan and one strange catch. We need to go to Demo and then London. Actually, should I go to Isle of Cats? It's close by. Let's try. Let's see if I can get more quests from her. Patron. I have enough fuel. I think I have enough fuel. I'll go up past Visage. Can I get a port report from Visage without doing the quest line? I mean, I can do the quest line again, doesn't matter. I'll just keep getting captivating treasures. Do they don't take up hold space, do they? No, right, okay. And I'm almost halfway through the fragments. And I'll get another secret. How many do I have now? 13, damn. And we need to go to Avid Horizons too, because we have like 3 things to do there now. I thought I almost hit it. Urchins, again, I'll tell the sisters to prepare the baths. Still a rubbery man, he isn't, aren't quite sure. The cages rubs her cheek, maybe part comes later, I shall have to make a note. The medallion was hers? Oh, this medallion, okay. You're a ship, don't worry, sisters to pick. I can't seem to know what's edible and what isn't these days. Zara gives us a sudden start and demands, can you fry wine in batter? No, I don't see why not. She stalks hurriedly out of the room, muttering about asking the abbess. Cask of wine, 2 supplies, 500 echo. 5 casket of sapphires. Damn. Before you is a garden wash of blood, sea of petaled crimson. They say particular exiled orders are a variety crossbred with a flower from hell. That would explain the stench of brimstone underneath the sweetness. Winding path leads to regular rows of cages, each covered in tangles of thorn and vines. Some of the prisoners inside the cages call out to you. Others mutter to themselves or weep. A few simply stare, hopeless and silent. Good, you're here. Zyra snips a rose head with her shears. I'd like a new addition to the garden. Could I borrow one of your crew? Well, have one, really? I doubt you'd want them back after. Wait, what? Refusal will lock you out of this quest. Have a crew, have a crew. Oh, lovely. I am 4 overboard. Why do I have so many supplies? I mean, I guess 2, 3, 4. 10 supplies. Lost 1 crew. 10 terror. Ooh, 55. Oh, fine. Bring Leopold a gift. At the surface says home. Doesn't wait for your answer. I've drunk memories of so many homes. I could pick a particular one. Tricky thing. Still does not make it easier to buy birthday presents. I did set up a meeting with the king for you. Well, I did. Good impression. Mrs. Yu, the advice that the Kumian Canal is the likeliest place to source such a particular gift. Okay. Honey tongue, Cavendish, port report. Maybe his daughter, no luck. 100 echo. Honey tongue. This one, yeah, he doesn't do anything. And Cavendish Abbey, no more than 0. You have 7. 5 Pirate Kings to gain an... Oh, because I already have a patron. Okay, so can't do anything else. Can't buy because I'm full. Kumian Canal, you say. And I have another secret. Lovely. Yes, near the surface. However, I am full. So Visage, Morn, Demo, and London. Let me pour drink while it's running. I wasted... Well, technically didn't waste, because it's 1 crew for, what, 10 supplies? A crew is 5? Hang on, break. Play. Can I do a port report of you without bothering with anything more complicated? Yes, thank you. And I have something. Oop, bonk. Repairs! I can use a supply now. I have something awaits in port. You know what that means. More Solace Fruit Cell. Okay, there's Mourn, then Demo, then... And for once, I don't have to worry about the something awaits you in London when they check my baggage. Oh yes, that was a problem. I had the souls from the Blind Bruiser. And if you have something awaits you in London, you're likely to get checked. And turns out the distance between London and Demo Gate is just enough for Something Awaits You to be procced. So what happened was I went back and forth between London and Demo a lot, doing the event for the cook. He has the cooking event that gives you 1 supply in Demo Gate. And I kept doing that back and forth to get rid of Something Awaits You. And whenever I got close to London, I got Something Awaits. So I couldn't go in London to get the proper reward. I mean, it costs 200, he pays 200 and stuff. It's not a net loss, but you know. Sell, sell. Colonel General who named the Carnel Coast. Straight to demo. 5 fuel and a bit, and plenty of supplies I can turn into fuel if need be. This will not be a problem. I will make it to London just fine. But I need no, it will be trivial. I can't use the Something Awaits You on demo on the off chance that it won't regenerate when I get to London, because it has that quality of being there when you don't want it and not being there when you want it. The game does this a lot. That is 1 long light. Close to the salt lions, yes, and there should be the angler crab somewhere here. Distant bells, yes, yes. Let's course correct a bit, because we only like 1 or 1 and a bit fuel to get to London from demo, so yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay. And no ship rushing towards me, which means no pirate poet, which means no echo. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, a lot of my wealth, I have 5k echo, but whatever, was due to fighting the pirate poet. She contributed a lot. One echo, something. Something awaits. Something awaits is gonna be used. Too strong catch. Oh, strange catches for a lockbox. I didn't know this was a thing. And you want lockboxes? And may have additional... Oh. Okay. More strange catches. Knowledge of Claddery Hearts and Adam's Way. Yeah, that's where it was last time too. One of companies can really release from a contract. It's the sprouting, she tells you, her face bleeding. I keep picking them out of me porridge and me hair and me eyes. Take me away, I'm a good worker. Ah, fine. I needed one crew anyway. The thing is, I don't want to max out my crew, but I have so few crew that if I get into a fight I can't afford to get in, it's going to cost me my max speed. Because you need to have at least half to be able to get max speed. So I can't go below 7.4. 7 is fine, 6 is fine, 5 is also fine. Is 4 fine, or is 4 the last one? No, because it's 3.5. 4 is the last one that's fine. So 7, 6, 5, 4. 3 and 2 means no max speed, and 3, 2, and 1 means no max speed, and 0 means I die. And it's weird, because the crew doesn't count as officers. So even with all the officers present, if there's no crew, the ship can't function, even if all the slots are full. Which I find a bit weird, but oh well. Breath of relief. Menace's nightmare. Another day, free evening. Well, get rid of the claimant. Okay. Story. Your lodgings. Spend time with family. You lose 20 terror, good. Read the morning papers, lose more terror. Shops. I think the fashion designer chick wants 3 linen, so I have to keep that. Oh, hang on. I need to take a call real quick. Be right back. All right. Good news. Not gonna tell you what, but good news. Now I lost terror. Scintillac. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a long time for that one, my friend. Finished. Okay. Alarming Scholar. Not gonna bother with you. Sell the wine, sell the sapphires. I don't think I need any of those. You don't need them, do you? Nope, you don't need that. And you don't need that. I completely forgot what you need. Oh, gods. Yeah. Okay. Buy a flare. Yes, but I need to check on Syrian Enigma. Don't sell those, keep them. Casket of Sapphire. Oh, that's gonna sell nice. Approved romantic literature. Ah, so I was selling the unapproved one. Oh, I see. Mushroom wine. Okay. Fir honey. Gonna need to get that. But let's see rest of the inventory. 16 out of, yeah, that's plenty. Hello. I have port reports for you. And that, and that. Good heavens. This is quite extraordinary. I must rush upstairs immediately. One moment. Abbey Rock. Okay, Uttershroom. Isle of Cats. Polythreme. Visage. Empire of Hands. Damn. I've been places. I didn't realize. And I've lost terror. That's it? I thought it was one more. No, no. Okay, I went from 1 to 819. So I had 18 port reports on me. Damn! And I went to 7K. Can I afford a ship at this point? This is the exact same. Why does it let me buy the ship I have? Cutter. Less hull, less hold, less weight, less screw, less iron. But it has a deck and okay. Corvette. Or do I buy the merchant cruiser? Or do I save for the frigate, which is double that? Hmm. I could buy it here and now, but then I'd be left with 88 echo. And I don't want that. Let's see. Searing Enigma. Festival of Flourishing. Oh. Secretly bring a flare with you. Passes to play mask costume, blah blah. Huh? With sunlight, with flame, with mirrors. Okay. So there are ways to get. Dead Sunrise. It's possible to buy. Oh, you can buy them for Echo straight up by cheating for Irem. Okay. Corridors, right. To sell off other items. Okay. Okay, so we can get it. It's not impossible. Okay, okay. Do I finish the monkeys? Do I go to Avid Horizon? Let's finish the monkeys. Buy one flare. And can I do any of yours here? No. Strange catch. I need bolts of spider silk. Stygian ivory. I can buy 3 bolts of spider silk now and maybe find a strange catch later. Nah, let's keep it as is and wait. Do we go for Blemigan? Buy it. Buy it just to have. Honey. Okay, and I think that's it. Because 10 supplies is gonna last me a good long time. Story. London, new recruit. Sailor. Lost Terror again. Visit the Rose. No, 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 no. We're not selling those. I'm keeping all that. My lodgings. Already. No. Scintillac. Is there a way to get it like easier? Scintillac. No, I did type it correctly. What is wrong? S sin till ac. S sin till ac. I genuinely don't know why this time it worked. One mutter salt to buy. Oh god, so Abbey Rock. Oh, strange catch for Scintillac. Oh, that wasn't just a one-time thing. Oh, hang on. Hang on. S until. Okay, it needs something awaits you, but strange catch. Okay, everything in this game spins around strange catch. And the only place to get mass amounts of it is Irem. What can I say? Fill up on fuel. We're going to explode the Zeppelin, and I think that'll be it for today. And we'll probably do the Avid Horizon triple combo next week. Because tomorrow it's gonna be more, what's its face? Stardew Valley. Probably more farming. I'll see how much time I have to do. Today, more prep. I mean, more prep. I'm playing the game offline to get to the relevant parts so I can... I need to see winter. I want to have at least one winter on screen before I start the actual farming, skipping days when I'm done. Something awaits you in port. See? That's how quick... That's the distance it takes for something awaits to reappear. Imagine having to go to London without proccing it so you can do the... What's his face smiling guy? Compile the port report. Hold is not full. But my terror is 22, so F that. Okay, let's go up. We'll probably meet the really crazy ship, which means the pirate poet. And now that I equipped her, I have more iron, which means I do more damage. Oh, now you're not spawning. Yep, not spawning at all. Of course. Something awaits you. What? But I have restful sleep from all... I should have at least 3 restful nights. Hang on. Public, Rose Market. Time the Healer. Learning about lineage. Dauntless Hand, Street Urchin. Worker, Postal Secrets. Counters. Okay, whatever. Doesn't say. Do I just not know where to look? Because I know I have restful nights. There's no way I use them all up. Alright. Ah! Fuel is cheaper. Two fuel, 2 supplies. And I got rid of 1 fuel. So I got 1 fuel, 2 supplies, basically. For free? Means my inventory is maxed now. No. Why? Oh, because the... And the fuel was just over. Ah. Oh, boy. So we have to go to the Monkey Island. We have to do the Searing Enigma for the map. See what the map does. Then blow up the Zeppelin. Because I don't want the monkeys to escape. They've been dicks. I don't want the Admiralty pissed at me. I've invested a lot of time into them and I cannot afford to change headquarters. I cannot make the Empire of Hands an HQ. I mean, look where it is. It's the opposite side of the map. There's nothing near it. And look how dense this area is. It's not even a contest. Okay. Let's go to Godfall because it's on the way. Now, that ship that's occasionally, almost every time, patrolling. Nothing. Okay, no warrior poet, no surprise ship. 2 for 2. Now, to complete the trifecta, I would have to find no golden ship near the Empire of Hands. I somehow doubt that will be happening. Ship's horn far away. much health are you? 180, but you're not the poet. You're far too... Actually, you might be. Have shouting, get the port report. Damn it, he got a hit. Why are you firing flares back to back? Ah, damn it, he hit me again. 2 hits, I'm getting sloppy. 1 more. There we go. Investigate the wreckage. What a surprise. Fuel supply, cache, crate of human souls. That's how much? 50 or 60 in London. Money is money. Plus 200 echoes. So now I'm 7.2. Seriously, the warrior poet is so far the most profitable thing. Alright. Got the screaming faces. Anyone wanna take bets on when the golden ship shows up? Right, we're at the first island. No auto combat. And it's foggy. So that's good, because its perception will be muddied. I specialize in veils. Oh my god. It might actually not be there. Doth mine eyes deceive me? Ah, no, wait, there's something there. It's not the golden ship, but it's something. Alright. Port report. Back. I need the... Dino. Okay. Trade supplies for Fox, live specimen for Flare, stories for 10 Tale of Terror for 10 Z stories. Give map. You bury the treasure with a few careful coughs and prods, push the last treasure hunter towards it. He falls to the ground, digging furiously until he unearths his prize, bright shining his gaze. One ancient-ish treasure map. But soon his excitement fades. Having found what he thought he wanted, his obsession is over and the reward merely a bauble, as diminished by being dragged from the desired reality as the face of an angel in mere paint. Sadder still is that once you persuade him to give you the map, it takes but a moment to realize his mistake. It's a fountainhead. A fool had it upside down. Okay. Oh. Okay. I have it declares the fountain of youth. That's what treasure telling me. See how it glows. It's a map. Just needs a ship and a crew, and you back away, leaving him to it. Okay, so he's gone a bit loco. Authority beyond the fence. 3 supplies. Poke around the shore. Nothing. Let's not blow up the Zeppelin yet. Oh, I need something. Oh. Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna have to do laps around until something awaits reappears. Good thing I have so much fuel. Also, where the... there it is. For a moment there. We're just burning fuel for no reason. We can try going to polythreme. Do we have 6? We have exactly 6. Which means we'll have less by the time we get there. And I can sell the human souls, I think. Not for the same price as London. I think it's slightly less. Or was it buy only? One of those. There we go. So it's in the north. That's why I wasn't there when I came. Okay, Fountainhead Island. Map. Return the valley will begin at the correct point for finding the treasure. One dig. Correct point. Oh. A promising bowl of thick trees and occasional bursts of space, as silent as lost gold and filled with hiding places. Be sure you have space in your hold for treasure. Okay. North of each city the bats have brought down, then east to the river where no man fears to drown. Venture south for each island the empire can claim, and west for each bearer of the emperor's name. Head straight for the horizon, then take a step more, letting west end your search with a 1, 2, 3. In the shape of an X, find the seeker misled. Nothing but eternity belongs to the dead. I'm screenshotting this. There's no way I'll remember it. Okay. Putting that there. Y no more than 3. X no more than 7. Okay, north of each city the bats have brought down. No, north for each city. So north once. I have no idea how many were brought down by the bats. Then east to the river where no man fears to drown. So north, east, south for each island the empire can claim. South 3 times. Sorry. That would. Because I can't see the map. Oh my god, I need to look up the map for the Empire of Hands. I think it's 3. No, it's way more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bu- 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 bu. Mm, hang on. Let me just look up the quest real quick to see if it does find anything. Ah, that's actually something. I can use that. I know exactly what to use that for. North, east, south, west. That much is clear. North, east, south, west. Okay. Head straight for horizon, then take a step more. Now, what do you mean by horizon? Because the empire is in the east. Hmm. Hang on, let me check. Really? No. I don't understand. Oh, hang on, hang on. I was reading it wrong. North for each city the bats have brought down. Fallen London is the 5th. I would have never guessed 5 for this. North once, north twice, north 3, north 4, north 5. Am I doing it right? Head east with no man fears to drown. East 2. There's no. Where no man fears to drown, that just sounds like normal comment and go east once. Why is it east 2? No, no, no. No, no, no. This is not, and I'm still not sure I'm reading it right. East once, east twice. South for each island the empire can claim. That one I called correctly. That one is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And west for each bearer of the emperor's name. His name was the 4th. So that means west 4. Hang on, let me check. Yes, west 4. Okay, so it makes sense except for east 2. I would have never gotten east 2 from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. X1, Y4. And no more than 10 of what? Hang on. But I followed. Is it set north to 5 or press north 5? Hang on. Because I don't want to waste another day traveling. And this riddle is already not consistent. Oh, it's because I start where I was already and I... Okay. I should have left and came back, but that would have been another one. I think, yeah. Okay, X1. Damn it. Oh, turned the boat. Well, I ended up resetting it anyway. Yes, very interesting. If nothing else, I'm making room in the cargo hold. 7.2. And the crewing terror. Ow. Excuse me, sir. I believe your AoE attack has hurt me. No. Stop. There we go. Could you stop? Oh my, you're fast. Okay. Haunted Island, treasure hunt. Okay. Continue. You have 3. North. Let me bring up the poem. Where the screenshot? So 5. If I go, that means north will be 3 plus 5, 8. And south, 6, 2. Wait a minute, that doesn't match. Because, yeah, I am currently at Y3. So if I go north for each city the bats have brought down, that's 5. 3 plus 5, 8. And then south for each island the empire can claim, that's 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. However, the wiki says go to y equals 4. Huh? What if I have to set it to north 5? And then go south 6? No, because there would be 4. It would have to x1 y4. Let's do y4. So go north 1 and x 1. So go west. It. No, wrong one. Go north. Go west. Yeah, that's correct. But it doesn't make sense. How do you get 3, 5, and 6 and end up with 1? It should be 2. No, sorry, 4. And that would, yeah. I don't understand. I'm just gonna take my stuff and be done with it. Pot of violent ink. I know exactly what to do with that. And somehow my hold is exactly full. Now, Zeppelin. Whoosh. You succeed in Veil Challenge. Yes. Soaring Glory prepared. Makes for big target. Find somewhere guards are overlooked. Sound of burning, screaming monkeys will likely haunt the rest of your days, but you escaped unharmed and undetected. You have recovering X Supremacy London, gained 5 terror. Something somewhere have changed. The Zeppelin, End of a Dream. Audience with the mayor. Absolutely no reaction. Poker on the shore, nothing. The court remains. Angry mob. Screaming for answers and comfort those inside cannot give. Back to the boat. He released her. How thoughtful. Ah, she shouts, Capitano. She strides through the crowd, her hair and clothes encrusted with dry bits of egg and tomato, and things better not even recognized. Capitano, I wanted to know. I bear you no grudges. Have you ever been to a place called Savior's Rocks? The monkeys tell me is most interesting. You have run faster in the past, but not often. Savior's Rocks is the spider city, by the way. Okay. I think we're done. Unless there's a something awaits that needs. Did I tank that shockwave from the fluke? The thing is, it doesn't do that much damage, but it has such obscene amounts of health that by the time I do finish it, let's see. Okay. Supremacy London. Okay. Right. People will post spit. Nothing. Where's every towers? Primitives. Your equals. 15 souls. I wish for flame. I was planned, but time. Grant you a chance, then you will deliver this. Throw it to the Z. It matters little. If not today, then some generations your people shall learn regret from their sins. They shall stand by me in the Second Empire. Wild Weald Court. But I never got the... Okay, so I think we're actually done. Because I don't think I have this item. Pot of Violent Ink. No. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're actually done. There's nothing else to do here. Right. Next time, definitely Avid Horizon. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go back to London off screen and just park it. Might as well do it now. Might as well. So, we just the map updates. That was what that loading was. And the fog is still here. Glory days. I have 10 sapphires. They sold for like 90 each, so that's 900 plus souls of like 60. That's over 1,000. Firkin of prisoners, honey. I need to go. And I keep the flare? But hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second. I kept the flare. I shouldn't keep the flare. Unless I didn't actually fire the flare. And the game has something it wants to tell me. Did I fire the flare? Now I'm intrigued. Huh. Huh. Something awaits you. Do I have enough? No. For once, I don't have enough room for the Clayman. And I have cargo far more valuable. So I will be taking my port report. Or I can take some and discard. No, I don't think it'll let me, and I don't want to risk it. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, I need to go to the Kumian Canal for the next stage for Isle of Cats, so 11 fuel. I'm thinking Nuncio, Visage, Uttershroom, Gaidern's Mourn, and Demo. Actually, maybe even go to the Fathom King at this rate. 44 is pretty high. How did I get that much terror? Oh, I watched the adventurers die in battle with the giant bat. I think that was what filled me. Well, I say watched her die in battle. I saw darkness and a few flashes of light and a giant bat. And again, this still doesn't answer the question. Why do you need unapproved romantic literature to fight a giant bat? Why does the bat like tentacle? Is it a connoisseur? Or do the sisters need the literature to bother summoning the bat? Okay, Nuncio. Restless Knights, ignore them. Lost one terror. Also, my bar resets, so I have another secret then. 14, damn. I went from, I hope I have enough for Santa, to how do I keep getting these secrets? Yeah, Nuncio, right on target. I can close this. That riddle made absolutely no sense. The math does not check out. However, knowing that the goal shifts when you're over the crossbones mean you can check every point in 9x9. Okay. Don't need. Straight for Uttershroom, yes. Pink Knottle Vortex. Isn't it spinning the wrong way? Or is it just me? Are we on track? Yes, right on track for the Uttershroom. I have Something Awaits and I have Prisoner's Honey, which means I can get a Blemigan, at least one Blemigan. And I have to keep one for the campaigner, was it? The fashionista doesn't need it. And the rest of them I have to feed to the Cladery. And I should probably... no. Next time I'm in the Kumian Canal, I'll go to the Isle of Cats, and from there I'll go to Adam's Way to check on the Cladery Heart. Actually, no, because I need to... I think I need to max out her... souvenirs. So I can get the best out of her. Ooh, crab. 6 fuel from Shroom to Gator's Morn. Yeah, that's plenty. And then I have to buy some fuel from Morn, which is not ideal. High full threads, violet vegetable bulks break the surface. Mycelagia. Actually, this is interesting because these are mushroom and this is clearly salt water if it's a sea. And whatever minerals are in it. Mushrooms are very good at finding stuff. Mycelia spread for only one? Because there were times where I got 4. Strange catch. Up to Gator's Morn. Hopefully I'll get something awaits by the time I get there. Straight up through the rocks, but whatever. I kinda don't want to fight any ships right now. And they might give me fuel, but we'll see. That's fine. That one's not gonna bother me. Also, do I even have the cargo space? 31. Yeah, I have some cargo space. Actually, yeah. Hang on. Yes, fight. I can hear its engine chugging. Okay, and that. And that. And one more hit. Supplies, fuel, and mushroom wine. And more importantly, terror reduced. Not by a lot, but reduced. Sighted pirates, frigate. Oh, fine. Okay, and introduce Blemigans to the Moor. No, we're going to keep that one. You've lost 1 drowning pearl to solace fruits. Failed, lost 1 crew, gained 5 terror. Okay, we're back where we came from. Shop, sell 2 of these. Sell the mushroom wine. 4 fuel from here to London. Let's buy 2. Straight for the Maw Gate, because I'll definitely have restored the... What's its face? Something awaits you by the time I get there. And even if I run out of fuel, I'll have supplies. I have 8, that's plenty to convert into fuel. And I'll have something awaits you in the Maw Gate, which will definitely give me at least 1 supply. So absolutely no problem. But yeah, monkeys. We got their hopes up and then dashed them completely. And we still get to do the port report. Now the court won't see me anymore, but I have no more reason to go wrong button to an island that's so far away. Now there's Avid Horizons, there's the Isle of Cats, and then there's the web, the spiders, which I haven't touched at all. And the Cladery. And maybes, because I think I've been through a lot of places and still haven't found anything. I hope, oh god, if I have to go, but I will have enough. I need to think. Well, fragment, lost terror, okay. Put blem again, nope, we only have one, we're keeping it. For fuel, I used only 2 and I'm gonna use 1 more. So I could have gotten away with not even buying fuel at all because I was at 4. And hopefully I get I mean, I'll definitely get, but I have recent news. I think I have recent news. Let's see. Do you want recent news? Yeah, speak to crew. You've lost terror and gained the Z story. Lovely, 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 lovely. It's 1 point wasted because it's 46. If I had have gone to London, it would have been 50, but me, I guess it's not that bad. I've already went way past min-maxing at this game. I lost so much even on this run. Okay, and park it. Now, time to sell. Casket of sapphires, all of them. Crate of human souls, yes. What else do we have? The flare. Can I sell the flare for 0? Might as well. It's taking up space in my hold. I have no claim men. My lodgings. I don't have. Ooh, no time with family. Ooh. 8,231. Hello, Admiral. I've come for you to make me a very rich man. I've been places again. Empire of Hands, Fathom King's Hold, Salt Lions, Demo Gate. 8,500. Not as much as other times, but there you are, finally. and sometimes grow it later. Or Port Carnelian. Connet probably, because that's what I did last time. Okay, so Spice for Khan, Kumian Canal for Isle of Cats, Avid Horizon for lots of stuff. Adam's Way for Claderi Heart, but I need to do her stuff to get. I'll do that along the way probably. I still don't need to change ships, strangely enough, because I'm doing quests, and the quest will have to be done regardless of which ship I'm using. Yeah, no, we have stuff to do. We definitely have stuff to do. The game opened up immensely after I got the map. But that's for next time. That's enough for today. Thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow around the same time, universe willing, with Stardew Valley. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever it is where you live. Bye.